a new set and some new toys for Pauper. In this video we're going to go over the top 5 common cards from Ixalan for Cube. Hello and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and thank you so much for joining me. A new set is just around the corner and I'm so excited to get my hands on some great cards, and I'm sure you're aware there are some fantastic ones coming for Cube. So in this video we're going to be talking about the top 5 common cards from the set for Cube, and don't worry, the top 5 uncommons and the top 5 rares and mythics will be coming out later this week, so hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well to know when these are uploaded. So without any further ado, let's get stuck in. As with any top 5 list, it's often very difficult to narrow it down, and in this case it's definitely true. Pauper players definitely have hit gold with this set. First up, while not being a new card, we have the return of Opt. This 1 mana instant allows the player to gain great card quality with slightly fixing your card draw, whilst also helping spells matter too. Next up, Black get themselves a Windrake in the form of Skymarch Bloodletter, but with the added life drain on top really helps push this card worthy of contention for that black 3-drop slot. While you may end up finding Nest Robber being compared to Rakdos Shredfreak and Spike Jester, this would certainly give this 2/1 haste creature for 1 and a red a good chance to force its way into many Pauper cubes. Certainly with this coming out on turn 2, it may end up bringing some game-winning damage. Pauper get themselves another 2-drop lifelink creature after Seeker of the Way got downgraded in Iconic Masters in the form of Bishop Soldier. This one may well be a little hit and miss depending on the cube designer, but for me, Bishop Soldier's 2/2 lifelink body for 2 is great. Combine this with a flying aura and this is a threat that needs to be dealt with very quickly. Plus the fact it's a soldier creature type on top gives this an added bonus. Sitting at the number 3 slot, we have a card that will end up making its way into a lot of Pauper cubes if they're happy running hexproof in the form of Jade Guardian. Realistically, this is a 3/3 hexproof body for 4 mana. This by itself is fantastic value, which only gets better with enchantments and +1/+1 counter payoff cards. Headbutting its way into the number 2 slot, we have a card I'm sure will be forcing its way into a lot of cubes, and that is Territorial Hammerskull. A Master of Diversion with 1 extra toughness makes this card really worth paying attention to, possibly even to the detriment of Core Hookmaster. Besides, who can safely say they don't want to put a dinosaur into their cube? And at the number 1 slot, which will come as no surprise to a lot of you, and that is Tishana's Wayfinder. This card is so flexible and fits into a lot of potential decks, either by smoothing your mana, filling your graveyard, improving your next draw, whilst getting a solid body with a +1/+1 counter for those strategies too. If you want this card for only one of these options, don't assume it will always deliver that way when you draw it, but with that amount of versatility, this card I'm sure will be finding a home for some time to come. So there we have my top 5 common cards from Ixalan for Cube. Some of these cards may well make it higher than Pauper cubes, and it's certainly worth giving a try. There are definitely others that are worth testing from the set too. Let me know in the comments section whether you agree with these cards. Have I got the order wrong or have I missed a card out? I'd love to know. Just before we ended the video, I wanted to talk about a brand new game that's coming out from my sponsor, 5 Colour Combo, in the form of Town Bumpers. This is actually a really fun, family-friendly strategy game that's definitely well worth having a look at, and there's currently a Kickstarter available at the moment to help support and bring this game out to the rest of the community. I've been lucky enough to try this out, and to be perfectly honest, this is actually a really fun game that doesn't take very long. So if you're interested to find out more, go to the website www.enfutownbumpers.com, and there'll be a link in the description below for that as well, so you can go and check out the Kickstarter and find out more about the game. I would just like to take this moment to thank my Patreons of the channel. I can't thank you enough for the help and support that you're giving me. If you'd like to do the same, head over to patreon.com/lifebeginsa20, and there'll be a link in the description below for that as well, where there are plenty of rewards to choose from. With your support, we can really push to make this channel even better. Be sure to check out our sponsor 5colorcombo.com for a great range of Magic the Gathering accessories with stunning artwork, plus a great app to draft and create decks on the fly. Use the referral code LifeBeginsAt20 for 5% off. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. With your support, we can really help this channel to grow. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.